Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. I have some empties to share with you and what I have been melting. So, for the first time ever, since this melting challenge has been going on, Patricia Gates, Nose to Toes, took over, 7, 8 months ago, I want to say. I have told myself, excuse me, that I really want to try to join in on this. I just never have been able to get my shit together to do it. But this past week, so my melting weeks run Friday to Thursday. That's just what works for me. I tend not to really film like on Sundays, not really so much on Saturdays. So everybody has their week and schedule for filming and stuff. So I finally was able to do it. And I told myself, as long as the prompts don't have me like in a frenzy, like looking around, trying to find things, if it's easy, I'm just going to go with it. I don't have to really think. And I know where the stuff is and I can just pull and go. I'm doing it. And it worked out perfectly for every single day, I believe. I managed to warm. So that's what I'm going to start with. So for day 20, it was melt a patchouli or lavender scent. So I went with Sassy Girl Winter Biscuits. I absolutely love this. I want more of this. It's the sweet scent of Christmas baking, permeates the home with warm hints of cinnamon, buttery pastries, gingerbread cookies, and patchouli. This is outstanding. Yes, you do have to enjoy patchouli, in my opinion, to like the scent. I love patchouli. This is a sophisticated, clean patchouli. Enjoyed this. This was a knockout of a performer. So good. Loved this all throughout my kitchen, my living room, my dining room, the front room. Amazing. That was fantastic and a great kickoff to doing this melting challenge. All right, staying with that, day 21 was melt something a witch would warm or a witch would melt. I don't know, I probably shortened the writing down of the prompts. So I warmed Ghostly Greetings. I am one of the ones that loves the scent. My sweet friend Catherine King sent me some of these. I do have a few, and then she sent me a few. So very happy. Thank you so much, Catherine. Oh, this is so good. This was a Bring Back My Bar from June. It's black plum, spiced berry, bourbon, and it says it's brewed in a cauldron. Yeah, it's dark, it's deep, it's mysterious. Something with that bourbon and the black plum makes this a winner in my home. Looking forward to warming more of that. Where are we? Day 23, October 23rd, was melt something that makes you think of Boston. So we just recently returned from fall break there. And I went with tea leaves from Swanky. This reminds me a lot of green tea, the perfume. Is that what it's called? Green tea? From Elizabeth Arden, I believe. Yeah, this was great. In my kitchen and in the living room, I loved this. Just a very pretty, feminine, relaxing scent. Day 24. Day 24, yes, was a tongue tied there. A scent that has clove in it. So I went with clove and cinnamon from Scentsy. Again, fantastic combination of the clove and the cinnamon together. If I had to pick between one or the other, I am team clove. Cinnamon does add it complements the clove beautifully in this. This is very heavy. It is powerful. You can probably smell this across the street when you're warming it. It is currently available. I think everybody should have at least one of these. And it's cinnamon sticks and cloves. It doesn't get much more basic. I totally warmed this by itself. I didn't mix it with anything. I think I have another bar. If I don't, I'm going to get another bar. I'd like to try it with sugar cookies to see how it does, or even apple butter frosting. Oh, this is just good. This probably would have gone for like 3 days. So this was the prompt for October 24th. I put this in after dinner on the 23rd, knowing that this was going to be it for the 24th. It went all day on the 24th, and I took it out the 25th, probably noontime, I want to say. Sorry that my iPad is doing this. Thought we corrected this problem, but anyway, this probably could have gone on for 4 or 5 more days. Love this. And downstairs, I warmed apple clove butter streuselkuchen bread. So Rose Girl streuselkuchen bread is a cinnamon coffee cake. It is fantastic. If you've never tried it on its own, highly recommend. That is what you get the most of, that streuselkuchen, that heavy coffee cake. You do get the apple clove butter, but the clove is like a visitor to the streuselkuchen, in my opinion. This was wonderful. I warmed this in my kitchen. Delicious. It was like I was baking something. All right, day 25 was melt something tart. I'm sorry if you hear that. I'm filming in upstairs across from my laundry room, and I do have stuff in the machine currently. So cranberry marmalade carbs. Again, this is a favorite. I've had this many times from Rose Girls. I have not seen this offered recently, but as you guys know, I say it, I feel like a lot. Anytime marmalade is offered in a blend, I want to get it. I absolutely love it. This is fantastic. It is strong. It is tart. It is long lasting. Oh, it's so good. So I have the remainder of this bag, which I'm going to enjoy every minute of, and then I have another bag of this. I don't know when I bought this, if it was last year. I feel like it was. It could have even been the year before, but holy smokes. This is a fantastic, fantastic performer, and I love it so very much. Oh my gosh, you guys, I totally skipped day 22. Huh. It was Melt Something Pretty, and of course I had to go with cashmere and corduroy because it is just that. This is a stunning, beautiful scent, and I love it. It is available. Creamy vanilla, bergamot, cashmere, and sandalwood. Yes, this is so good. Warmed this throughout the upstairs, not in bedrooms or bathrooms, but in the loft, in the hallway. Just absolutely gorgeous. Currently available, like I said. When this goes away, this will be one that will have a spot for sure in my club. Day 26, which was yesterday. Yes. It was a non-spiced, melt a non-spiced pumpkin scent. So I went with Better Homes and Gardens Farm Apple and Pumpkin. It's a favorite of mine. I have this every year, usually multiple value packs of it, but so it's apple, pumpkin, cinnamon, orange, and maple butter. This to me is not spicy. I know it says cinnamon. No, it's sweet. It's a little creamy. I love this one. So this I warmed upstairs. Fantastic. I had enough for the warmers that I have up here to warm. And then downstairs in the dining room and kitchen, I did L3 Waxy Wonders, Palo Santo Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, and Vanilla Ice Cream. So good. So, so good. Her pumpkin pecan waffles is amazing. This, I believe I purchased last year. I had enough for four warmers. So that's what I did all day. This thing was so strong and delicious. Loved that very much. So that was it for the melting challenge. I'm going to go on to things that I warmed but were not part of. So, from Ava's Country Cupboard, which is now Traverse City, this is Haunted House. This was a sample. This was like the caramel apples, like a concession type of carnival, those scents. This was nice. Again, not the biggest fan of that sticky caramel. I just feel like it just makes me think of everything being sticky. But this was good. Perfect size for me. Only need a sample of this. I'm over those types of scents. I feel like I burned myself out on the concession type things, like early on in my melting experience, you know, 8, 9 years ago. But this was enough. Warmed it in the front hall, and it was a good performer. Another sample. This is from the Bathing Garden. This is Blackberry Fudge. I've had so many of these samples of this, and I've never pulled the trigger and bought a clamshell of this. It's sweet candied blackberries, vanilla brown sugar, fudge. This is really good. Again, warmed this in the front of my house. I only have one warmer in that sort of big room. But this is good. It's a really nice non-floral blue blackberry. I love the Bathing Garden. You guys know her stuff does really, really well in my home. From Swanky, Jason sent me this. I believe it's pronounced Arrows Kiss. It's cashmere cedar, sandalwood, masculine cologne, and vanilla lace. So he gave me several like different pieces. Sizes, shapes, gosh, of this. This is a lovely scent. Definitely you get that cashmere cedar. It's so pretty. I don't really get, like, I'm not a big fan of masculine cologne. I like masculine scents, woodsy, outdoorsy, those types of things that we associate with masculine, but I'm not a cologne person. It always smells super cheap to me. This was not that. This did have some masculinity to the fragrance. Like I said, that cashmere cedar is gorgeous in here. You get a little of the vanilla lace, a little sandalwood. This was not a throw you out of your house type of scent. It was there. You got wafts of it, and it was beautiful. So again, this is from Swanky. Jason sent me this. Thank you so much. I had never tried this before, and it was really, really good. Scented Melts. This was vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, and that's exactly what this was. I think these were 2 little pumpkins. Yep, this was very good. Exactly what it says it is. Performed really well. Enjoyed that. Another one from Kay is Kevin, which is Sugar Cookie Crunch, Jack Frost, and Mac Apple. I warmed this in my bedroom. Maybe this was 2 pumpkins, but they were decent size. Oh, this is so good that you get that mintiness from the Jack Frost. The bakery, from the sugar cookie, and the apple. Warmed this in my bedroom. Really nice, great scent to fall asleep to. From Waxidents, this is Campfire Stories. It has been a long time since I have ordered from Waxidents. There's no reason as to why. I just, you find other vendors, you get fixated, hooked on blends, whatever. I need to revisit Waxidents because she makes damn good wax. And I have Maggie to thank for this because I was watching a video of Maggie's this past week, and she had warmed some of this, and I'm like, you know what? I have 2 pieces of this left. I'm going to get this out. I knew exactly where it was, and I'm going to warm it. It's Campfire Stories. It's marshmallow balm, patchouli, cedarwood, and amber. You guys, this was poured in 2021, February of 2021. She puts born on dates. I love that. This did not disappoint. Oh, it's so good. This is more of a, like, head shop, crystal store kind of patchouli. And I think it's because the amber is there with it. But that marshmallow balm adds some type of creamy smoothness to this. And I really, really liked this. So thank you, Maggie, for talking about this because I was kind of hoarding the 2 good size pieces that I had left of this. And that went for a good 18 hours. Oh my gosh, I warmed through, I don't know if this is a half BAM or a BAM BAM or whatever, from Super Tarts in Senna. I have had this for years. I used to buy when Super Tarts was easier to get from, her website would be stocked with clamshells often, and you really, anytime could go in and just shop to your heart's content. There was always stuff. And then obviously her business model has changed over the years. So Cinna, which I'm sure is renamed to something else now, possibly, but it's Shampure, the Aveda shampoo. It has strawberry, coriander, eucalyptus, lavender, sweet orange. I don't know if it said fruit rings, but it's the Shampure. So some of those scent notes are from Shampure, and then the strawberry. This is such a unique, different combination, but I love it. And when you're smelling it on cold and even warming, I guess you would kind of know that it has that Aveda, that Shampure in it. But I don't think I would know that it's strawberry. It's such a beautiful combination. And you guys, I have been working on this here and there for a long time. It lasts really long. I've been warming a lot of it in the boys' bathroom and then also in my laundry room. Really, really good. And like I said, at one time, this was such a favorite. I can't even count the number of clamshells of that I have gone through. All right. From Second and Spruce. This was from her Raspberry Jam sampler. This was Raspberry Cream Cookie. Oh, so this was a cookie. A decent sized one, as you can tell but I cut this up. I love bakery in my bedroom. I say that a lot. And I also love warming lavender. I love warming different mint scents. But bakery, I get good sleep when I melt bakery in my room. And I love this scent so much. It's raspberry jam, sugar cookie bomb, vanilla cream. I don't know if I said that already. This was poured in July. I'm not sure if her sugar cookie bomb is sugar cookie and like cookie dough, but this is decadent and rich and delicious and mouthwatering, and it's relaxing and calming to me all at the same time. I think I have one more of these. Absolutely love this. Again, I cannot speak highly enough about Second and Spruce in general. Just stand out, fantastic, wonderful company. Oh, over the top, amazing blends. But her raspberry is the best. The best of the best of the best. So there's not a single floral to this. It is sweet, jammy, delicious. Goodness. From Kay, I warmed pumpkin sugar donut. I've said in the past, I think it was the Traverse City, I finished a loaf of her pumpkin sugar donut. This is the same. Yeah, I am on such a kick with this, and I feel like, did I get something? I feel like maybe I got a loaf from Sassy Girl. Or I have a big quantity. I don't know. For some reason, like last year and this year, this has been such a favorite of mine. I love it. And it does really well. It's very, very strong. Changed out a wallflower in spiced apple toddy. Love this. I have this in a candle. I feel like I get a candle of this every year. I have one from last year that I haven't even touched. Did not buy one this year. Looking forward to burning the candle. It's warm apple brandy, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. Something about the apple brandy and that spiced plum gives that whole apple fragrance a deeper, richer, more delicious fragrance. And this is great in the wallflower as well. I think this is the first time I've had it in a wallflower. Went through a couple scent circles. I just use these in the trash cans. Farm Stand Pumpkin and Cider Mill. Fantastic. And I pulled this one out of the coat closet. Totally forgot that it was even in there. I had it hanging on a hanger. And it's probably been in there for months and months. It has zero fragrance left. Love, love, love. Cider Mill. Oh, goodness. Finished up a cotton cleanup from Scentsy. These are splurgy and, you know, a little bougie. I will use a half off or free credit for those. I do really like them, but you guys, I have found something that is a huge game changer that I just want to talk about for a second. I didn't find it or anything like that. This is, I think it's pronounced Fandol. Simple Life, Better Life. So when I've talked about the silicone cupcake holders that I use from time to time in my wax, they always get like a film around the outside of it, which drives me insane because the whole reason of using that is to have less cleanup, not to have to pop the wax out and then go soak those silicone cupcake holders. A lot of people in the comments when I talked about them were suggesting these other type of liners. I don't know if these are them specifically, but these are little like tart holders. They're just called here wax liners. Now, Catherine King has showed them on her channel that she uses them. And again, I'm not 100% sure that these are the same ones that she uses. But you guys, these are a freaking game changer. I think there's 100 in here. They are reusable. It shows right here. They are reusable. That is what they look like. I think it was $10 for these on Amazon. It gives directions. So this is one that has wax in it. So take it off your warmer. I set it down for a second. I take out a clean one. I have like a stack of them downstairs. I just started using these, I think on Monday. This is what they look like. They are reusable. That is the back of them. I think they probably come in other colors. So I take it out of the warmer, pop a new one in, and I let this sit seriously for like 2 minutes. And then you can just kind of, and it pops out. Now, some, see there's like a little bit of residue. I don't really care. I probably could like wipe it out. But ones, I've put these in my freezer. They're small. I put it in the freezer for a couple minutes, take it out, and I feel like if you put it in the freezer and pop it out, it doesn't leave any residue in the cups. But you guys, oh my gosh, talk about a game changer. So Catherine, thank you so much for talking about these in your videos. And to people that have commented down below about trying these, thank you all so much for suggesting them because I really like them. They don't get super duper like hot when you go to remove them. Yeah, and just set it aside and there we go. So I will report back after having used these for a couple weeks and see if I'm still in love with them. But again, that is the brand that I used, Fandol wax liners, and on Amazon. All right, from K Scented Melt, this is spiced red tea. That's exactly what this is. This is spicy, good spice, not just like a cinnamon. I'm not exactly sure what other spices are in here, but it's really, this is very nice. Kind of makes my mouth water smelling that. I have a 2 from Scoopable Tart Wax. So samples. One is in Granny's house, and this is a woodsy scent with apple, ginger, and cinnamon. So what this reminds me of is, oh, this is good. If you have like an apple press, if you are somebody that presses apples, and you are maybe in New England somewhere in a barn, an old barn, and that's where your apple press is, and you have the barn, your big barn door that kind of slides open. You have that opened all the way, and it's kind of a cool, breezy fall day, and you are on a lot of land. You have woods behind your barn, and you're pressing the apples, and you're getting wafts of the woods. That is what this smells like. I get like cold air too with this. I do not really get cinnamon, but it's definitely a woodsy scent with apples. And that is exactly what I thought of when I smelled this and when I was warming this. This was great. This was like 2 days. I enjoyed that very much. And then another one from Scoopable is called Welcome Home. And it's toasted graham crackers, vanilla frosting, creamy caramel, and juicy raisins. Very good too. And I cannot think of the pastry that this reminds me of, but it's a very buttery, kind of flaky pastry that has cooked raisins in it. Why can't I think of what it's called? But when this was warming, that's all I could think of. I don't know the name of it, and it's been years since I've had that pastry. So this was really good. This I would like to get in a bigger size. This is Welcome Home. Really, really good. Did it fantastic, fantastic performer. A sample from Sassy Girl. This is Nesting, and this is a dupe for Nest's candle. Is it called? Is it a spiced grapefruit or something? But this is definitely grapefruit. I've had the brittle of this from Sassy like last year or the year before, and I loved it, warming it in like the spring and the summer in the mornings. Oh, really good. Strong, clean. I love grapefruit and wax. This was very, very good. And then some Scentsy, and we will be, ooh, that wasn't good. Some Scentsy, and we will be done. Okay, Silver Bells, because I love it so much. A lot of us were worried and concerned last year that this wasn't going to come back in the catalog. And it sure did. It's mint, candy canes, winter pear, caramel, vanilla, and sugar. I love this all year round. I know the name makes it suggest that it's for the holidays, but you do you and warm what you want to when you want to. If you have not tried this, I strongly, strongly urge you to give this a try. Even if you are not the biggest mint lover, this is not nose clearing. It is just, come on. It is just really pretty. That mint with the pear. Absolutely love it. I do not know what's going on, but I'm going to keep going because this is the second or third time I've tried to film this. This is Warm Pumpkin Drizzle. This was the scent of the month last year for October, maybe? This was just okay. I picked one of these up. It sat all last year. Going through my stash, I moved where I keep my Scentsy, and I was like, how have I not warmed this yet? It's cloves, pumpkin, and maple syrup. It's just nothing special to me. It's just not. Happy to have had it, but I would not get it again. It was a great performer, long-lasting and strong, but just wasn't a standout. Coconut Pumpkin Pie. This was a Bring Back My Bar from January of this year. So obviously I bought all of the Bring Back My Bar in there, and my youngest son really liked this. He said he really liked it. And we had warmed a couple cubes in his room. It's pumpkin puree, grated nutmeg, and maple sugar. So because he said he liked it, I said, I'll put it in the club. So I did. And then we warmed a couple cubes from the next one. And then he's never asked for it again. And it kind of, I put it away after fall, winter season. And no, wait, Bring Back My Bar. Was that just this January? So when did I warm this then? I don't know, you guys. Maybe in January, and then I got it again in March or something. I don't know. But somehow, some way, some reason, I ended up with 2 partially used bars. A couple cubes missing from each. So I just use this up in the upstairs, and all the warmers up here. And it's fine. I don't really get coconut. I don't think it says coconut in the description. I got it because he said that he liked it and then never asked for it. So it quickly came out of the club. And yeah, that was a long story to really not tell you anything except that it was fine, but nothing spectacular. And then Happy Birthday. I warmed this on October 25th. It was my sister's birthday. She is no longer with us, but we still celebrate on her birthday. This was a Bring Back My Bar from June. It's sugar, whipped cream, and vanilla extract. It's fine. It's a nice bakery. It mixes nicely with things. It's nothing like out of this world where I crave it. I find, vendors do like yellow cake and birthday cakes and stuff like that 100 times better. This does last pretty long. My mom really likes this scent, so I keep it in my club and send them to her. She is not a wax addict, so when I send her 5 or 6 bars and then other types of Scentsy, it lasts her a long time, so she doesn't go through it as much. So every once in a while, I take a bar and warm it. I'll warm it. Like I said, I just warmed it for my sister's birthday. I'll do it like on the kids' birthdays. I give it as gifts. I used to give it as gifts to coworkers. So there's that. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. I just, in the world of bakery things, that's not like top notch, in my opinion. Lots of people love it. It's got a huge following. Um, okay, and then last but not least, this should not have taken this long. I finished a candle in pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath and Body Works. I love this. This lid is so beautiful with the pumpkins. It's raised. Anyway, love this. Maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, brown sugar. So, burn this, burn this, burn this. And then the last time I went to go burn it, it was to here, right? One of the wicks kept going out. And I'm sorry, I'm just not about that life. Like, I lit you. I'm only going to keep you lit for 3 or 4 hours. Stay going. There was no rhyme or reason to why it was going out, but it irritated me. So I blew it out and then I just put it on the candle warmer and it finished out its life there for probably 4 days. And there's absolutely no scent left. And I do go ahead and I pluck out the wicks, but so damn strong. This is strong when it's burning as a candle, and it was strong when it was on the candle warmer. Like I probably did not need to have any wax going downstairs. That's how strong this is. So yes, I will definitely buy another one of these for next year because I really do like it. Didn't really care for the label on this one, but I don't know if this is last year, the year before, who knows. But that's it, you guys. That is what I have been warming. I already wrote down the prompts that I will be starting today, and I already have the wax in my warmer, and it was the prompt for today, which, what's today? Today is Friday, October 27th, is, I think, melt something that you're unsure of. So I have that going right now, and yeah, I'm still unsure of it. So that's it, you guys. I am sorry about my iPad. I do not know what's going on with it. I don't know why it does this. It did this like last year. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but hopefully you're not, you're just listening while you're doing things. So that's all. I'm going to go before it does it again. Take care. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.